Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I have disabled and uninstalled Mod the Gungeon in Rainbow Mode, and we're just going to be playing a normal run today, because after the last run, after playing as the Bullet and trying to do the Bullets Past in Rainbow Mode, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you actually watched the last video, I am just ready for a standard, old-fashioned, original Gungeon run like I have done 100 times in the past. I want some familiarity with the game, and I want to win. I don't want to lose thanks to bugs. And I just want the standard Gungeon experience today. Had a lot of fun with Rainbow Mode, and I might reinstall Mod the Gungeon in order to do some custom challenges in the future, but at least for right now, I just want to do some standard Enter the Gungeon. I'm hoping that maybe just by playing Rainbow Mode as much as I have, perhaps I will be slightly better at Gungeon in general. Maybe we'll be able to make some dodges that previously we would have taken damage on. Maybe I'll understand bullet patterns and enemy AI a little bit better now. It's kind of like in any video game, if you play it on a super hard mode for long enough, then by the time you go to an easier difficulty, you'll have you'll think to yourself, oh man, this is too easy. Why was I having a problem with this in the past? You know, if you're playing Guitar Hero and then you turn the difficulty up to max, and then all of a sudden you go back down to a lower difficulty and like, oh wow, this is much easier, I can actually do this. So I think that maybe we'll have even better runs now, thanks to our practice in Rainbow Mode, because Rainbow Mode is unfairly difficult at times. There is a cursed mirror here. That's kind of interesting and kind of scary. If it's a good chest, maybe I'll just want to open it. Maybe we'll have LJ immediately on this run, and we'll see what happens with it, but I don't really want to open the cursed mirrors. I mean, I know that you can get some good stuff out of them because, you know, you can have red chests or black chests pretty frequently. But if it's just gonna be a blue chest, even if it's gonna be a green chest, I might not want to open it because it might just not be good enough, in all honesty. Yeah, that's right, you explode. A lot of jammed enemies. I've also been playing in Rainbow Mode with no initial 9 levels of curse thanks to that hero shrine, so honestly, this is kind of a little bit in the exact opposite of Rainbow Mode, isn't it? Because in Rainbow Mode, all the enemies have less health and fire fast projectiles. Oh yeah, hell no. Frickin' brown chest? You kidding me? Makes that decision super simple. You know, in Rainbow Mode, everything moves quickly, fires faster, has less health. It's the exact opposite of a standard curse mode run. The enemies have more health, they fire slow bullets. I guess enemies will fire faster when they are jammed, but it's interesting. It's kind of just like the opposite behavior that Rainbow Mode gives. And also maybe by playing Rainbow Mode when the Advanced Gungeons and Dragons update comes out, we'll be ready to experience the game at a faster pace. That requires the expansion to actually come out at some point within our lifetime. I didn't realize they could fly over the tables. I don't know why I never realized that. It's good to know. Means that you'd have to be very careful about your timing when you flip the table, because I imagine they'll bounce off of flipped tables. You have to make sure that you're doing that in time. Okay. So far this run, going just fine. Getting back into the swing of things, trying to reacclimate myself to the slower enemy projectiles and the slower enemies themselves. You know, we're not gonna have the problems that we've had in Rainbow Mode where we have super fast rooms with basically unavoidable damage. You know, we are in the balanced version of the game, the properly balanced version. So theoretically, at any point in time on any run, we could make a no-hit run happen, even if we wanted to. Well, it's not really if we wanted to. We have to actually make sure that we're playing well enough for it to happen. I kind of want to do a run going to the Abbey. Just fight the old king, go to the oubliette, have a good time, explore everything, open everything, get as many items as possible, maybe try to get some awesome synergies happening, and yeah. I love this game. Gungeon is such a nice game. I've been playing this even not recording, just like late at night when I can't sleep or when I'm not yet ready for bed. I'll just open up some Gungeon and I'll play for an hour and do a run and just have a good time. There's not too many games where I will just play it for the fun of it. And honestly, there's not a lot of games that I end up finishing. There's a lot of games that I'll play 70-80% of the way through and then just never get the ending for them one way or the other. Dead Space is a game that I've played a whole bunch. Oh, absolutely you take the regular shotgun. It's one of the best brown level guns you can get. So we will grab that blank. We have 2 keys. Let's blow up the blue chest. We'll look for a secret room. I would like to visit secret rooms before the boss fight just because on the first floor we're probably not gonna need too many blanks. We can always get blanks back from the secret room, but also we could get a item. We could find keys, we could open the blue chest, we could just find a mimic, and the mimic could give us whatever, you know? So I think I will buy a blank. We're not doing anything else with the money on this floor. We'll wait to open the chest just in case we don't get a key from the boss fight, but this is fine. I love me a regular shotgun. The regular shotgun, ooh. Everything's moving way too slow. It is actually kind of a little bit disorienting. I'm used to the bullets from Bullet King moving a lot faster than they actually are. You know what, just use another blank. Yo, stop doing that attack, buddy. Use another blank? No, we're good. The regular shotgun is just so good. It's got good range, good damage. Like, we killed that boss using 46 shells, not even. It was less than that because we ended up using some of the ammo looking for secret rooms. And we picked up 2 armor and the glacier. I mean, the glacier is just fantastic. There's some more armor and a key, so we can open the blue chest here. We might want to destroy it just so that we can go and get the armor piece on the next floor. So you know what, let's do that. Honestly, our weapons are set. Maybe not set for the Abbey, but our weapons are set right now. We don't have to worry about anything. Even the oubliette's not gonna be too much of a problem. What the hell was I talking about? I don't know, shotgun. Shotgun's so good, I love it. There's a lot of guns in the game that maybe don't seem strong, but they have a use, a particular use. You know, maybe they are efficient, maybe they kill things quickly, maybe they just have really high spammable DPS, something like the Frost Giant in that case. Yeah. I love me a shotgun, especially early, because the shotgun, you know, its damage can get outclassed quickly in the later game once you get more items, but early, you know, fighting the first floor boss or something, it is just a remarkably good weapon. It's so much better than the sawed-off. And what's weird to me is that the sawed-off doesn't actually have the same damage output as the regular shotgun. Because the item description for the sawed-off says that it is just as dangerous as the regular shotgun, but it's not. It's not. It has slightly less DPS output, even if every shot landed. The more things change, the more they stay the same. A room composed entirely of these silver bullets. Hopefully we don't find just room after room after room of veteran bulletkin. It's gotta be something to do with like how long you've played Gungeon. Because I really don't see why there would be a room full of bullets or rooms full of veteran bulletkin. I used to remember these rooms had other enemies in them. They don't anymore. As much as I wish that they did. they don't. So I'm very glad that I ended up bringing the key down to this floor. We actually cannot go into the shop, which means that if the room with the old crest is locked, we have to use our key on it, and we have no guaranteed key on the floor. You know, that's basically what I was worried about. Will we be able to get the old crest? And we can on this floor, on this run, although we might not be able to open any other chests. I'm hoping that maybe we can get some key drops from the boss, but I'm glad I made that decision. Because, I mean, a brown chest, or not a brown chest, a blue chest can have anything in it. It could have the frickin' singularity in it, which is probably one of the best blue level items that you can get out of it. And look, we have to spend our key on the old crest room. That's stupid. Could have been a mimic, I didn't even check it. Yeah, just spam the shotgun. Should probably be spamming the glacier in all honesty. It does not freeze the liquid coolant that we create. It does not actually create ice, which is nice for us because we can actually keep our maneuverability, and also so that we keep the electricity going. But honestly, just using a glacier in a room like that, probably just a no-brainer. Even though I am not doing that. Let's try to keep our no-hit running so far. Well, I mean, at this point, I'll just stick with the shotgun. Gotta kill the frickin' mushroom man. He doesn't rush us down like everyone else. All right, this is fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's be a little bit wary here. Oh God. Let's start using the glacier when we walk into difficult rooms like that. This room right here. Get knocked in the pit. Okay. Can we get a brown chest? I think I'm gonna open it. You know, I'm after playing a lot of Rainbow Mode, I'm realizing that there are a lot of brown chest items that are really nice. You know, if we could get a potion of gun friendship, if we could get a little bomber, if we could get table tech items. Now, because this is not a treasure room chest, it could just have a red heart in it. It doesn't. It has 50 credits and the frickin' mailbox. That is really good. That is a fantastic drop. I think this is a glacier room. That Pupulon, he was jammed. We had to knock him out as quickly as we could. So he's been dealt with. Everything else is dead, nothing's frozen, good. It's nice walking into this room and actually having a chance at dodging it for once, not having a Deadeye fire a 4-time shot speed projectile in your face or something. We still have to pay attention. Still have to do our best to not take damage. You know, I'm hoping that maybe, you know, playing a lot of Rainbow Mode, kind of rejudging my own opinions on when to buy blanks and stuff, might make it so that we can get more perfect runs. I've only done it like once or twice, almost explicitly because of very particular items like Gunther or the Super Hot Watch. I want to do it without those items. I want to do it without needing those items. And we're on a cursed mode run right now, so we will be fighting enemies that are a little bit more difficult to deal with, but it's still possible. Ah. All right, Glacier, absolutely. I know we could save the ammo drop, technically, walk into the next room and then shoot a wall with the Glacier, maybe get a little bit of more of efficiency out of the ammo drop, but you know what, I don't care. We're fine. We also have almost 200 credits, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I was afraid of this. That's a lot of money, and honestly, with almost 200 credits, I'm thinking we should go to the shop, see what's at offer in the shop. You know, if it's going to be a drill, I would love to get the drill early. The drill means free keys and free chests. Well, not free keys, but it means free chests, essentially. And also a better chance at getting the other payday items, which are outstanding. We could always buy more than one key if there is more than one key for sale in the shop. You know, it's not a guarantee. Only one key is guaranteed in the shop right now because we have not picked up a key on the floor, but we could still get lucky. And I certainly don't mind getting a little bit lucky. We don't need ammo or anything, which is honestly good because then we know that that's not going to be something that we're going to end up wanting to buy. Because there was a jammed enemy, I figured I'd go see what the Poopulon was, if he was jammed or not. And because he wasn't, he's an easy kill, and then we can spend time on these guys. Standard bulletkins aren't that difficult to deal with, but they can kind of surround you. Gotta be a little bit careful about them, especially on a tight corridor like that where you really don't have any method of getting around them. I'm gonna go to the shop. I could have saved my money, and there's absolutely nothing for sale, so that was probably the wrong decision, but you know what? I don't really mind it. We will get the old crest. Let's fight the boss first, though. Who knows if we're gonna find a, who knows if we're gonna find a, bunch of keys after the fight. Is jammed. I think I will use the glacier here. If we get an ammo drop, it'll go to the glacier next. We should have enough ammo in it to make short work of the next boss, unless it's the Amoconda, because the Amoconda does not get slowed unless you shoot the Amoconda in the head with the glacier shots. What I really should be doing is what I'm starting to do now, which is use the glacier occasionally on certain attacks from the Blobulord, because that's the where you get the most use out of it. You know, break his bullets, hit him when he goes into the drain, hit him when he summons the 4 rings of bullets around him that expands, and then just use that as your damage. Your protection while you are dealing damage with your other weapons. Might have to blank this. Nope. Just very occasionally knock in shots. Wait for the passive reload on the glacier. I figured out, by the way, how long it takes the passive reloading to happen. It takes twice as long as the weapon normally takes to reload. So for something like the SAA, it takes, I believe, half a second to reload, and if I was doing a passive reload by putting the weapon away and then letting it reload on its own, it would take 1 second, because that is twice half a second. For something like the RPG, it takes 3 seconds to reload manually. If I put it away in my backpack and pulled it out, after 6 seconds, then it would be reloaded. So that's kind of interesting that there is a bit of a bit of an algorithm for it. You can actually know when your weapon is going to reload based off of not intuition or feeling or gut, but you can just think, has it been twice as long as a normal reload? Something like the SAA, every 1 second you can pull it out and switch to it. I mean, I guess the bottle doesn't do anything, so we'll pick it up and put it away. Do we want to get... Yeah, let's get rid of it. I'll keep the coolant. It's always a bit of a question whether or not to keep or get rid of the coolant. Because the coolant is very nice to have, but the bottle does let you save 1 ammo drop. By saving 1 ammo drop, you can use the glacier for room clearing, or you can just make sure that you have ammo for it at all times. Extra blank, that is fantastic. I'll just blank in a random room. But I like the coolant. I like the idea of being able to spam a little bit of extra damage out at enemies by just knocking the coolant down and then shooting into it. You have to make sure that you can actually land a shot into the coolant, but It's not that bad. We had no keys destroying the chest. So that was a little bit dumb of me. I should have, excuse me, I should have destroyed the blue chest before I unlocked the green chest. That would have been the ideal solution. That's okay. Just slightly inefficient. How's the run looking? It's looking fine. We have a good room clearer in the shotgun. The glacier can help out too when we need to freeze an enemy. The glacier is ideal for boss killing. Maybe not for the Old King. The Old King's gonna be a little bit tanky for the glacier. We'll only be able to get the Old King down to about maybe 2/3 health or half health before we run out of ammo. So we will need other weapons for his fight. Is the shotgun good enough? The shotgun is good enough and it is efficient enough. But I would like something that gives me a little bit of a defensive edge. Basically, another glacier is what I want. Give me a mahogany and another scatter shot and another duct tape run. Because that was a really good run, and if we could replicate that early on this run, we should have no problems killing a boss, even a tanky one like the Old King. Whenever you're defeating a nasty boss enemy, anything that gives you explosions is frickin' deal. Come on. So there could be a lead maiden here. Yeah, lead maiden. Excellent, we get another chest. I'll open it. You know, the last one did pay out with a 50 credit. This one gives me 5 credits and poison immunity, which is not bad. You know, we might fight the Gorgon on this floor. That's pretty good. That's basically it. That's all it's good for. No, that's not all it's good for, but that is primarily what it's going to be used for anyways. You know, hopefully we don't need any sort of poison immunity. Hopefully we just don't take poison damage, you know? So we have Mega Dowser. Mega Dowser is awesome. Mega Dowser is going to make, in general, room clearing very easy until we get to floor 4, where we start dealing with the skeletons that are mostly immune to status effects. Are they immune to electricity? I can never remember. They're immune to poison and fire, at least the ones that don't have beards. Are they also immune to electricity? I don't think so, now that I think about it. I think that they can still be hurt by electricity. So maybe that's okay. But yeah, the Mega Dowser, can't complain. It's also just, it's a good gun too. Like, it does relatively good damage on the beam hit. I think it works best if you kind of do little tap shooting or spray and praying all over the arena, like something like this. Oh, I should not be playing around. Let's just kill him. There's a jammed ghost on the level. Let's try to kill this thing as quickly as possible. And there's gonna be a couple of dead eyes spawn. Kill them as quickly as we can. There we go. We have our room clearing sorted for us though. You know, we have a shotgun, we have the Mega Dowser. Honestly, now I wish I had kept the bottle because we literally do not need it anymore. But that's okay. We could have also sold it theoretically on a future floor had we still had it, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank God you died to the electricity, Mr. Bulletkin. I would have used a blank if I needed to, but I'm just glad I didn't have to. You know what? It doesn't make ice, so I'm just gonna freeze you. There we go. We are cursed. We don't need cursed pots alive. Should always keep a couple alive when you don't have cursed, just in case you do run across a cursed black market entrance. The green face. Ooh, can we put out the wick? No. can't put out the wick. Well, that's okay. There are 2 blanks in there. It might be worth opening it if we have extra keys. But there was only 1 key for sale in the shop, so I don't think that's going to be an option. And do we really need the 2 blanks to fight the boss? Well, let's see. What boss are we gonna fight? We're gonna fight the Gorgon, so we do not need extra blanks. 3 is more than enough. 2 blanks might be good for the Old King if we end up leaving this floor with extra blanks. That would be nice, but we don't need to worry about that so much. Let's just worry about this floor. Okay, you just died. And you know we're fighting the Gorgon because of the rocky sound when I shot my bullets into the room. Because the Gorgon fight has those tombstones in the water. I don't know what they actually are, but it does inform us of what we're gonna fight. Glacier is just so good. But the only thing it doesn't do super amazingly well is its overall damage output. But breaking bullets and slowing enemies and slowing bosses is just too good to pass up. I know these guys don't get electrocuted, but their friends might. All right, next chest. It is a blue chest. It is not a mimic. That's unfortunate. We do have a locked shop. We have 259 credits. It could be a Cursula shop. There is no lantern, so it might actually be a Cursula shop, but I think it might just be a hidden shop. I'm not entirely sure how that works. It's an interesting question. Blue chest. I guess it depends on what the next chest is, you know. If it's gonna be a super high quality chest, maybe we want to open it. You know, if it's gonna be a red or a black chest, I could see myself wanting to open it. But I'll admit, the extra shop, if it's the Blank Man shop and it has Tabletech Blank gold amulet, I'm gonna be drooling over that purchase. It's gonna be so good if we can make it happen. Alright, gotta kill this blob first. Always gotta pay attention to which blob is on which side of the arena here. And I know I could push the blob into the pit, but this one's jammed. I want to kill him outside of the pit because his smallest blob components drop money. You know, if I can go into that super special shop with 300 credits, that might be pretty good. Now, if it's a Cursula shop, I'm gonna be slightly sad. I'm gonna be sad because, careful, Jesus. I'm gonna be sad because we can't buy anything without summoning LJ, but I might wanna do it. I'm kinda liking the run so far though. We haven't taken any damage yet. So it's either summon LJ and then take damage because it's going to be extremely, it's the worst. Because it's gonna be pretty damn difficult to get through that without taking a whole lot of damage, to get through an LJ run. The sling is so good. The key is good. I wanna buy the key. Let's fight the boss. It's just gonna be the Gorgon. We can kill a Gorgon super easily. Probably just use the shotgun, use the rest of the ammo for it. Next ammo drop will go to this, and then we'll just, Oh, we're not immune to poison, are we? No, we're immune to poison. Where did we get that from? Gas mask, brown chest, I remember. I don't know, man. Freaking red chest. If it has alpha bullets or mega bullets with the sling, that would be amazing. If it just has a grass chopper, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. It all depends on what it is and what we get out of it. I'm just using Robot's right hand, by the way, because I actually don't really think we need to use the shotgun fully. For the fight, Gorgon is the easiest second floor boss, I believe. I shouldn't have said that though. I've activated the curse of you say a boss is easy and then you get hit by said boss. But no, we're fine. Gorgon's dead. 4 blanks, that's +1 blank on the next floor because we have 1 amulet. No extra keys, which is kind of disappointing. It's partially disappointing because if I go into the shop and it's a key shop, I can't buy anything because I have no keys. If it's a curse-dealer shop, I don't want to buy anything to summon LJ, but if it's a blank man shop, if it's a Twerk shop, I would love it. So what the hell do we do? Red chest, blue chest, red chest, blue chest, shop. Red chest, blue chest, shop. We have 264 credits. We haven't bought a single thing on the run. Okay. Go to the shop. 0 keys, destroy the chest, have a better chance of getting a key drop out of the broken chest, then go and talk about the red chest, because I want to see what's in the shop. Damn it. You know, this isn't that bad because I don't want these items. I don't want cheaper prices in shops. I have 300 bucks. I don't really want the charm horn to steal because I've got 300 bucks and that'll summon LJ. And Casey, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Casey and I don't need it. Our weapons are fine. So honestly, I'm not that salty about it being a curse dealer shop. I don't know if that rule is consistent, if there not being a lantern means it's always gonna be a curse dealer shop. I don't think that's the case, but it could be. Maybe it could also be like a Winchester's game that just doesn't have a map icon. I don't know. I will admit, I wish I could open the chest, but we don't have any other options, you know? What are we gonna do? All right, sorry chest. And of course it exploded. I'm sorry chest, but you know, I took a gamble. I thought it would pay out and it didn't. We're not super strong on this run. We have good weapons. Well, a few good weapons. We have good room clearing weapons with the shotgun and the Mega Dowser. We need ammo, don't we? We need the sling, right? If we're not gonna be buying anything from a shop, we should buy things from this shop, which includes the sling, so we have a good boss killer, and honestly, the blanks too. Let's not forget this before we go down to the Abbey of the True Gun. I got a little scared there for a second. I looked at my recording window, and one of the audio bars was 0, and I'm like, it's not recording my microphone. No, it's recording my microphone, and it's recording the game. The game was just silent during the loading transition. Ooh, I was a little scared there for a second, because this is a good run. I'm having fun with it. Oh, that's the wrong dodge. Very glad we didn't take any damage there because I dodged in the wrong direction, actually. Okay, ammo drop, perfect. Let's keep this going. Keep this no-hit run going for us. Just keep the electricity going. It will keep the gun cultist busy. He'll basically do 2 dodge rolls and then attack with his gun twice. It seems to be a pattern, you know. He does 1 dodge roll, and then he takes 2 shots, and then he starts dodge rolling again. That's very nice. Yo, you're gonna get electrified, buddy. Where are you? Stop running. He found the one safe spot to stand in. What a jerk. Let's do this. Could glacier these boys. Keep them frozen. I don't think they need it. I remember on this room, at one point in the past we were doing a DD20 mode run, and I just summoned like 100 jam blobs to kill them all in order to just cheese the game out of money. Worked well, we got a lot of money on this room. Kinda wish that we could do that here. I mean, we have a lot of money, but I mean, I'd like more money. More money is always better than no money. Just wanna be careful. Always want to be careful whenever there's gun cultists. They are an annoying pain in the ass to deal with. Fine, you're gonna hit the wall. Abby's no joke, man. We don't have super amazing weapons. I mean, the shotgun is fine, and the Mega Dowser is making it a little bit easier at killing these enemies because I can just kind of spray the ground. I remember at one point too, in one of these hallway rooms that appear on the map, there was actually a pot that spawned a gun fairy. I've only seen that ever happen once. And I think it was also on a DD20 mode run. I may not have been recording that one, but it was very amusing when it happened. Okay, one secret room. Gun muncher. Do we want a gun munch? I mean, honestly, probably. Oh, we have another chance. Not a mimic. Secret room right there. Yep. There was a key drop, so we will be able to open one chest at least. I'm glad the game decided to give me another shot. Another shot at a red chest item or gun. No, that's not what I wanted. And honestly, if it's a bad gun in that chest, like if it is a grass chopper, well, for a grass chopper, maybe I do want it for the Old King because it is an explosive, but I can always just gun munch a bad gun if I don't want it out of that red chest. The gun muncher is right there. Push him into the pit. You push the gun cultist into the pit, I think, which is fine. Just trying to push this blob, but he's too quick. I guess I could have frozen him with the glacier. Or even, you know, used the explosion from the mail gun to do it. Just create as much water as possible. We want these zombie bullets to die as soon as they spawn. Good stuff, good stuff. Zombie bullets can be a pain in the ass. Oh, okay, so the skeletons, they're definitely not immune to the electricity. We gotta be a little bit careful around those zombie bullets, the spent. Because the jammed versions do have a lot of HP. For some reason. You took my cover! I didn't flip that table for you, buddy. Just get out of the table. That's new. I don't think I remember there being 2 grenades in this room. Some of the rooms here in the Abbey, too easy. Like this room, this one, it's just one, oh, that's not what I wanted. It's just one dude. And then one dude that spawns. Like, and there's 6 pillars in the room that we can use for cover. Not even any priests. No, this is what we want. Not a mimic. Already found the secret room. Just check in case there's a third. Okay, well, we have enough keys to open everything. So we should do that. Let's open the red chest. Well, let's open the red chest. Because we know we're gonna want to open this. It is another amulet, and honestly, I'm happy to have it. It means that we get 4 blanks per floor, but I will admit I was kind of hoping for a gun. We do know that there is going to be a blue level gun in. This is not good. Kill him quickly. Nice. We do know that there's going to be a blue level gun in that chest. You probably still want to open it. Blue level guns can be fine. You know, give me a pox cannon. I'm pretty sure that's blue. No other shops. We'll buy the blanks. We have 8 blanks for the old king fight. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You know, we can always gun munch this if we don't like it. So, Hegemony Carbine, we don't like it, so we're gonna gun munch it. It's an okay weapon, but it can't kill things quickly. We should probably go to the secret rooms first. Yeah, let's go to the secret rooms. You know what? Let's go to the secret rooms. See what we'll get out of Brother Alburn's chest. Give me a high quality gun. Get out of here. You hear you laughing while you're leaving. Alright, well, you can't win them all. Basically just a waste of a blank. Let's try this one. A key, chest. I'm gonna open it. Okay, well that's not 2 wasted blanks because the second one actually did give me a key, but it may as well have been. Alright. What are we gonna gun munch? We might not want to gun munch anything right now. We might want to fight the boss first because we're not going to use the Hegemony Carbine for the boss fight, but we might want to use the light gun for the boss fight. We don't need boss killers, so using this weapon actually does make a little bit of sense. Except no, it doesn't. We're just going to be using the sling and the glacier, won't we? Yeah, okay. Sling, glacier, here we go. Start by slowing him down while we kill his friend. This is a jammed old king as well. Try to get some bounces on the shots, maybe. Should also not worry about using the glacier here. Slow him down, break his bullets. No reason to wait, might as well do it now, you know? Wanted to do the reload before he fired his last shot. Okay, I hate that attack, as you all know. Fight is going just fine so far. He's not getting slowed anymore. We've reached that point where the slow will not apply. But the explosions still do. And so certain attacks like this are much easier to dodge. In fact, most of his attacks are much easier to dodge if you have a weapon like the Glacier. Just firing a lot of explosions in, breaking his bullets. Oh, I should have taken damage. We'll have a hard time pretty soon, because we're out of glacier ammo. You know what? Blank that. Don't even risk it. It's easy enough to dodge. This is gonna be a blank, I think. You know, yeah, okay, don't need it. Nice! Old King, get the hell out of here, you're dead. Whew. Bloody 9mm is fine, and honestly, with the shotgun, this is gonna be really nice for us. With the sling, it could be detrimental. You know, we might end up not wanting to have our slingshots become bloody 9mm, but it's fine for now. Do we need ammo? No. We just picked up glacier ammo, which is fine for the next boss fight. The sling is doing fantastically as far as ammo is concerned. I could take it for the shotgun, but we still have half capacity for that as well, so we're fine. We are set right now. Should probably done that in the shop. You never know when you're gonna find a third secret room. Rare, but they do happen. Do we want a gun munch? Honestly, I think we do. Let's gun munch the light gun and the Hegemony Carbine. This is blue plus green, but I am hoping for something a little bit better. Light gun just doesn't have the ammo capacity, although it does have the damage. It does do a lot of damage quickly. And the Hegemony Carbine is the opposite. It has the capacity, but not a lot of damage output quickly. The Screecher is this Is this brown? Is the Screecher a brown level gun? How did we get this out of what we put into the chest? This is terrible. This is like the worst gun in, not the worst gun. The Clob is probably the worst gun in the game. Even the Derringer has its upsides. But the Screecher is absolutely horrendous. I know it can stun enemies, but it has limited range, very little damage output. I'm not even gonna use it. I'm not even gonna attempt to use it. It's just, it is not worth speaking of. On the bright side though, I think that the 9mm bullet does do more damage dependent on what weapon you use. So if we use the sling and it gets turned into a 9mm bullet, hopefully it just does an insane amount of damage. I don't know. I've never actually tested it. I've never actually taken the time and, you know, run an A/B test with different guns and different boss fights and seeing if 9mm bullet did what I thought it did. I should, you know, do some Gungeon myth busting. Just keep him at bay. Are you dead yet? I hate that you guys take a long time to kill. Shotgun ammo, absolutely. Oh, you died and I knocked you in the pit at the same time. That's not what I wanted. Gunsling King. Oh, King. What do you got for me today? Without dodge rolling. I will do it without dodge rolling. I'll use a blank if I have to. We have extra blanks. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, well, never mind. It's just part of my nature to dodge roll in this room, I think. What the hell is this? Okay, we need the Glacier, I think. I'm just firing Glacier shots because if I hit them correct, they will break and destroy the turret. Okay, the turret has been killed. I didn't mean to dodge. I did intend to use a blank here on this room, but it's just, it's not, we should open the door first. It's not in my nature to not dodge in that room. That room is terrifying. This room is terrifying. Just habit dodge. Cost me some good stuff. Okay, 6 chamber is very nice. If I can find a good active item, maybe I want to take it. I don't want to talk to him. He'd be like, oh, what a pathetic showing. Yo, I have 250 credits. I don't care about you, my friend. I have more important fish to fry, like keeping this theoretical no-hit run going. It's entirely theoretical no-hit run right now. We'll take sling ammo now. Wow, 2 shots. I do want to, careful. I do want to, consider buying, oh, that's not good. That 6th chamber, because it is a very, very good item. If we can get a big boy plus 6th chamber is amazing. Ah, crap. You know what? Get frozen, and then, I don't know, get screeched? It's got piercing shots. We can kind of hit all 3 of them at the same time. Oh, we know which one's the real one because he's getting the buff above his head. Okay. Should have realized that. I want to kill this guy. I never get to kill these guys. No. You know what? You're just getting screeched. Get screeched! I swear I didn't put the video on loop there for like 2 minutes just to kind of piss you off. That's how long it took. that was real time. I'm not very happy with the showing from the Screecher there. Get away. God, it's such a bad gun. I mean, it's a jammed enemy, he's got a lot of HP, he's normally a pain in the ass. Yeah, but still just not a good gun. Yo, 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 bloody 9mm. F off for a second, please. Gotta worry about the lasers, the explosion from the det. I gotta worry about not getting hit by a curse pot. And you keep trying to knock the frickin' Blobulon into me. It might actually be worth it to get rid of the bloody 9mm. And honestly, if we find a cell shop, a cell creep, I might want to do that because that was kind of terrifying. It's a fun item to have, for sure, but we haven't gotten hit yet on the run. If we haven't gotten hit yet on the run, you could try to make that a thing that happens. I would love gilded bullets right now with 291 credits. You would get a massive damage bonus. So this is gonna be the boss fight, in all likelihood. Nope. It's a big room. I guess that makes sense. You can have a long hallway to either the boss fight or a big room where it's gonna be needed. Shouldn't have assumed. Assuming only makes an ass out of you and me. However that goes. Kohler. Someone make a Gungeon meme with, what is his name? Kyle from The Walking Dead, but it's Kohler instead. Is his name Kyle? What's the name of the kid? The meme is the guy in the cowboy hat is like kneeling next to him and he's Carl, his name's Carl, right. So instead of Carl, it's Kohler. Someone make that meme. Where's my, there it is. I don't need to actually hit the mimic if the electricity is gonna do all the work for me. I'm glad we finally found a mimic. Save some damn keys. Can screechers find secret rooms easily? Problem is I don't even know if it's hitting the wall because the shot just kind of like dissipates. All right, nothing here. Ooh, right, we have to be very careful about checking for mimics. We have like a good gun for that though. The Mega Douser won't turn into a bloody 9mm bullet, so it's safe to use that for mimic checking. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, there goes the no-hit run. All right, that's fine. I was too aggressive about repositioning myself. Should've just done something like that and frozen him instead. Walked down to the right instead of up to the left. That's my bad. Yo, I was kinda hoping for the freezing effect, bloody 9mm. Just hate the fact that these bullets curve a little bit. Like, cause those mages, they fire a ring of bullets, but the ring of bullets that they fire is like a ring of triple bullets, and the triple bullets always rotate around themselves. Hate it. Hate rotating bullets, or bullets that like rotate on the wrong axis or whatever you want to use to describe it. That's okay. We'll do a no-hit run eventually. Without, again, the use of Gunther or Super Hot Watch, right? We're immune to poison too. I keep forgetting about that because it wasn't from an item room. We have 323 credits. My God. I need to find something to spend my money on. Please let there be a shop. You know what? Let's avoid taking damage where we can, you know? Even though we can't get the no-hit run anymore, we can still avoid a lot of damage. Just by using the occasional blink. Let's do it. Nope, change weapons, please. All right, so this is gonna be the next chest. Last one was a mimic. This one's not a mimic. Remote bullets. I don't like remote bullets, but I'll take it for now. I mean, honestly, because we've already taken damage, let's try out some different types of weapons, but I don't like this item. You know, at this point now, since we have taken a hit, we could do the curse shop, and I might want to do that actually. We can only buy one item because as soon as we buy something, LJ will spawn, so we have to be careful. Let's start by buying a key. We'll fight the 3rd floor boss. Shouldn't be too difficult. We have plenty of ammo in the glacier. And honestly, it's, you're gonna hide under the bell? No, you're gonna shoot your bell, right? It's gonna be a little bit difficult to attack at a distance, but this is, like a really good fight for the glacier, honestly. Not only can we very occasionally, strangely, break. Oh, right, I forgot about that. We can break the claymores by doing AoE damage. We can also destroy them through the explosion. And also, when the Mind Flare goes under the bells, we have a method of kind of countering that, which is very nice. Should be an easy fight. All right, so here what we want to do is create water, then just start shooting, I think. We have enough glacier ammo that this is fine. But the explosions will injure the claymores, maybe prevent them from spawning. For some reason, we can actually destroy the claymores. I don't know why they take damage from status effects. That seems weird, but you know, whatever you want Gungeon, it's fine. Hiding under the bells. Explosions counter bells. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. Excellent. Yeah, Mega Dowser plus explosions like the glacier counters the Mind Flare very nicely. All right, RPG. There was no ammo drop in the shop, which is kind of unfortunate. As a result, we can't refill the glacier, but that's okay. I'm gonna buy the armor. And you know what, let's do it. Let's summon LJ with the 6th chamber. We're gonna have, what's 9 plus 3.5, 12.5 times 2. We're gonna have 25 stacks of coolness by picking this up. I keep forgetting whether or not we have the faster reload from 6th chamber, but Cursula's shop will disappear immediately. We won't be able to buy anything else from her shop. We can only buy one thing. That's okay. Let's do it, let's go. No, we don't get the faster reload with 6th chamber. It's just curse and coolness, okay. I can never remember. I always have to ask. I always have to second guess myself. So now the question becomes, what do we want to use for rune clearing? We could open up with an RPG, then switch over to the Mega Dowser and then the shotgun. It's a little bit of micromanagement, but it could work. Let's go ahead and summon LJ immediately. We want to do that, then this. Did he start summoning an enemy while I was in the pause menu? I guess I wasn't in the pause menu, but something about that was a little fishy. You agree with me on that or not? Do you agree or not? Listen up. No, I don't think the Bloody 9mm gets a damage bonus depending on the weapon you use, because it didn't seem to do a lot of damage there. And it's a frickin' RPG, it should do a lot of damage, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna kill you with electricity, probably. He is literally an electric man. It's been a while since we've had LJ on a run. You know, there was that one, I think it was a run as a convict in rainbow mode. I summoned him on one floor and then I just didn't summon him again. I worked around the summoning. This looks so weird. You know what? I don't know why I'm giving this weapon a shot. It is terrible. But, I mean, it's what we're doing. I suppose. It also looks kind of weird when the shots get hit by the, what? By the, remote bullets item. What the hell's in the shop? Hello? Okay, I don't know if you will flee when LJ approaches you. I don't think you will, because I think LJ was already in the room, but you know what? We'll come back to you later, because I can't deal with you right now. I'm sorry, I want your item. You give me an item at random, I think. Oh, God. Honestly, for the, tiny bullets, it might actually make a lot of sense to use something like the Screecher, but it's already out of ammo. Oh my God, RPG, stop! I actually do want to fire off RPGs at some point. I guess it is a damage upgrade though, with the remote bullets. We shouldn't complain too much. Wow, I almost just got hit by that. Almost just walked into that one. There's a key drop, but we don't need to open the chest right now, we'll wait. So let's have RPG shotgun, and then if ever there's an opportunity to switch to the water gun, we'll switch at that point. I'm not doing it here because I do want to try to kill the ghost as soon as possible. Good, we did. Careful. Ghosts will try to teleport after you. RPG can be really good with remote bullets, but it also can be a pain in the ass because the RPG takes a little while to get up to full speed. So if you try to correct the aim too quickly, you're just gonna miss your shot. I'd probably just prefer to have not remote bullets again, but it's fine for now. Oh my God, it didn't even reload. Takes 6 seconds to passively reload this thing. It's a lot of time. Okay, I'm sorry for the panic, but that was a panic dodge roll. 2 keys. You know, with the 6th chamber, 25 coolness, no curse penalty on item discovery. Oh Lord. Good. I don't know, we don't really have anything else. Oh, no, we have that. Guess we can still use Robot's right hand to do damage. No, RPG shotgun. I don't really have anything I can use at range very effectively right now. You know, the shotgun can be accurate with the remote bullets item, but it still has the problem of range. Is there gonna be a skeleton spawn in this room, or is it just mages? Mage and ghost. Not that bad. Okay, that could be bad. No! Oh my God. Freaking bloody 9mm. At least it doesn't follow the cursor. At least it does have its own AI, but just go away for a second. Like, I wanted the RPG to shoot because it would have killed the ghost in one hit. Instead, I gotta wait for the freaking, oh my God. I gotta wait for the bloody 9mm to bounce around for a while and then do damage. I know. You know what? I'm very lucky that that ghost decided to not go around the other side of the pillar. I was kind of very carefully and purposefully moving around the pillar to try to keep the ghost in place. I just didn't think it would work, but it did. Do we still get better chances of getting ammo drops? Even though we have 6 chamber? Because while you're cursed, yeah, I was gonna say, while you're cursed, you're supposed to get ammo. We haven't been getting a lot of ammo. And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do when I run out of shotgun bullets. But that's not a problem right now. 2 keys, shop, a lot of money. That felt really good. That felt like it made the entirety of using remote bullets worth it up to that moment, because I just knocked 2 of them in a pit when I didn't have the angle to do it in the first place. Oh my god. No! You're not summoning. Oh, you summoned a freaking jam bulletkin. And that time, I think it was the Glacier summoning a bloody 9mm bullet. I wish that status effects and explosion and stuff still happened when you got the bloody 9mm effect, because it would make it a little bit more useful, I think. There's these unfortunate situations where the weapon effect isn't applying when I need it to, like the high damage RPG or the freezing from the Glacier. And I should be paying a little bit more attention to make sure that it's not turning into a bloody 9mm bullet, but I just wish it was doing that in the first place. I'll take RPG ammo. It's not super amazing, but it's getting the job done. Oh, right. Oh my god. Oh my god, freaking bloody 9mm. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Skeletron here does not get frozen, but he does still die. Oh my god, okay. If this is gonna be a mimic, I'll accept it. It's not a mimic. Shop is not locked. Let's just open it right now. We got the Winchester. Winchester is fantastic. Let's go to the... Careful. Let's go to the shop. There are no teleporters there. Let's go to the shop. Activate the shop. Pick up the keys. Go back to the shop. Buy blanks. Buy... Well, we don't need ammo. If there's ammo, we should fight the boss and then buy ammo for the Glacier, but maybe there'll be something good here that we want to buy. Pull LJ away so he doesn't kill the shopkeeper. Winchester is fantastic. It's a slightly less ammo efficient shotgun, but it does damage more quickly, which I do appreciate. There's a cell creep, 2 blanks, hexagon, key, armor, ammo. So let's go and let's go talk to this guy. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. And let the agony of solitude fill your veins. Safety in numbers. I've never known human companionship, so I'm always living in exhilarating fear. Or whatever it was he actually said. He gave us the Dungeon Eagle, which is trash, but if there's a gun muncher here, I will take advantage of it. I don't see one. Disappointing. Not a mimic? Not a mimic. Napalm Strike. Well, I mean, nope. We can sell it. If we don't want it. And, oh god, we have to go quickly. You know what? Buy everything I want from the shop, because the LJ, he was getting close. He was getting close. I want to make sure he does not piss off the shopkeeper, because I do want to go back and buy the 2 blanks. We might not need it for the boss fight, but it is useful to have, regardless. I want to save the ammo so I can refill the glacier. And there is also the option for us to sell things. And I think at this point we can sell poison immunity. We don't need it. We can sell the junk. Although we could keep the junk and have a chance of getting the sort of junk enshrine on the next floor. You don't need to hold on to junk to get the damage bonus when you're the robot, apparently. Or at least that's what it is for PC. I've heard that that's not the case for Switch. I don't know exactly what the rules are for it, but I've heard that you don't need to keep the item on you. So if you find a junk enshrine, you can use it. I think it's a change that's going to happen in AG&D. In AG&D, you're going to need to keep the junk, I think. But for now, we can get rid of it. So what do we want? We want Glacier. We want the sling. We want to pull LJ. I could have kept the napalm strike, but I didn't want it. We don't really need it. If we want something on the ground, we're gonna make electricity. Although I guess electricity doesn't hurt ghosts. It is the kill pillars. That's awesome. I guess what we want to do is just alternate RPG and Glacier for the time being. These guys will get electrocuted, so, you know, let's keep that going. Okay, so you know what? Let's do this. Do this. Switch back to the Glacier. That's fine. Just want to make sure there's water all along the ground. Keeping these guys at bay. Time that dodge to make sure that these guys are a little easier to deal with. And then when they start jumping, you know what? I don't want to use the Glacier for this. I think I want to use the Winchester. Because the Winchester doesn't require the explosion to happen, but the added protection from the Glacier destroying the bullets might get it might get interrupted by bloody 9mm, which I needed to be a little bit careful about. So we picked up armor, blank, not the blank, the flawless. We got a key. That's a good floor. It's a good floor. I do not know where the secret room is. We found one secret room, but there might be another one. I'll just blank the shop. We will buy ammo for the Glacier. We have plenty of keys. We will sell items that we don't want. I didn't sell the napalm strike, it didn't land! That's silly. Oh, it's okay. We'll sell the Gungeon Eagle. We honestly can sell a lot of guns now that we have the heroin, so let's consider this. Well, I'll sell this, we don't need this. Hexagun, shotgun, I want. The rest of this is probably fine. With 123 credits, we should be able to get at least 80 on the next floor, meaning we should be able to buy at least one of any item that appears on the floor. Maybe with 6 chamber we can get extra money as well, thanks to, you know, extra credits dropping as room rewards. And I think the rest of this is fine. We want the rest of the weapons that we have. We can also cheese the next floor. We have good enough weapons right now in the or a good enough weapon right now in the heroine that we do not need to switch weapons. We can do a lot of the next floor without LJ. We might even be able to fight the dragon without LJ because the heroine is a good dragon clearer. Clearer? Killer. Killer! Room clear, boss kill. A lot of enemies will die in one hit. Enemies that don't might die in 2 shots. One problem with this right now is the fact that we have Jesus. God. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's not cheese it. Let's summon LJ. I'll take ammo for something. The problem that I'm having right now is that we have remote bullets, and remote bullets is causing my shots to kind of curve. As a result, it is a little bit more difficult to land shots at enemies that are out of range. It might even be impossible with this weapon anyways. It's okay for now, but you know, there's a few rooms in which you do want to keep your distance at all costs. Might make it slightly easier to hit certain enemies too. You're frozen. Just take the ammo for this. That's what I get for having LJ. I was rushed. I felt rushed on that room. Non-jammed enemies first. That's okay. Taking a hit is fine. Maybe because of the damage upgrades that we have right now, we are able to kill enemies in 2 shots. Maybe it would take 3 normally. Whatever the case, though, this is working fine for the time being. Just gotta be careful around LJ. It's so hard to get no-hit runs with LJ following you. I could have cheesed him, I could have just not spawned him on the floor, but I wanted him. No. I do hear the blacksmith right next to me. Okay, you son of a gun. It's actually a little bit difficult to aim, I think, the, Wow, there's 2 of them! No! It's a little bit difficult, I think, to aim the heroin shots. I would much prefer to just fire them straight. You know, we don't have a crown of guns or anything. We're not really gaining a tremendous benefit from having remote bullets. It's just a damage upgrade. It's a damage upgrade and it makes it hard to hit sometimes. It feels nice when you can get the curve to work, but when you don't, it's like, oh, why do I have this? That should never have worked, but it did somehow. I was pretty sure they would both die. We don't have bouncing bullets. Bouncing bullets might make it kind of nice because then the shots would have a better chance of landing even if I did hit a wall with it. Picked up another key. I'm kind of hoping to see a locked shop here. We have 200 credits already. A locked shop might mean another Cursula shop. It might mean a blank shop, and the blank shop can have a table tech blank, a gold amulet. Probably not worth using the heroin here. Should just switch to something else to kill the enemies in a faster time, but this is okay. What the hell? This run has taken an hour and 17 minutes already? This run is gonna be an hour and a half long. Is that normal? It doesn't feel normal. I guess I have been not going to the Abbey in the oubliette a lot lately, but it feels like it's been a long run. I guess we have been spending a lot of time in weapon switch menus. We've been using DOT weapons like the Mega Douser with electricity as the robot. That's gonna take a little bit of time to kill things, so I guess it is making a little bit of sense. All right, wick. Put out the wick. It is a shop! It's the best news ever! And we got the ocarina. Chicken flute. How lovely. So there is a shop there. Let's pull LJ away and we'll activate the blacksmith shop just to see what's in there, and then we'll go and activate the other shop to see what's in there, because I don't think you can get more than one bonus shop on a floor, so let's activate it to see what it is, and then we'll make a decision on it. But this is nice. You know, one thing that has not been a problem on this run has been money. Also, we can hurt our own chicken. This is a terrible shop, so we are not gonna spend money in that shop. Instead, let's activate the second shop and see what's in there. Excuse me, go away, please. Sorry, chicken, is this hurting you? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know if this stacks up chicken charges for following rooms, but if it does, we're gonna get a nice big room of chicken. Nice bonus chickens. It is the blank shop. It's everything I've ever wanted it to be. Let's pause for a second. Full Metal Jacket is perfect. Blanks, reload stone is reload stone. I think you take the reload stone. Our HP is fine. We're not doing a no-hit run. Full Metal Jacket is cheating in that regard anyways, but the reload stone is amazing. We don't have any method of stealing. Provides a little bit of invincibility, and I can also just kind of use other weapons more frequently. Like I can use the Glacier and then get ammo back for it. We have to remember to get ammo back for it. Oh, I can't hit you. You know what? Use the Glacier. Can't hit the frickin', that was a lovely shot. The mage, because that mage was too far away from me. The shots kept curving. Ooh, careful. Oh, lovely. Did you shoot the chick? You shot my chicken, which I guess is nice. That's exactly what the chicken's for, blocking bullets. Get out of the way. Yeah, we just got silver bullets out of a blue chest. I guess the idea is that you're not always going to be jammed, like to the level that we are jammed, so silver bullets is kind of a situational item, but it also just gives you more damage against bosses, so it's still a fantastic item. In fact, we're doing so much damage now that we are killing jammed enemies in a single hit with the heroin. That's pretty nice. Yeah, count me in. Sign me in. What is this, a website? Sign me in. Well, there's the boss fight. Might as well explore. You should die in one shot. Yeah, I mean, this is wonderful. This is high damage against jammed enemies, more damage against bosses. I don't know if the bonuses stack against jammed bosses. I'd hope that they would. Hey, I'm using it. Been a while. And by that I mean I haven't yet used it, but there we go. Oh, I almost walked into a hole. Also, the chicken, I mean, the chicken does block bullets, but the chicken also just doesn't move. So theoretically, we can stand still and let the chicken just, like, go to work. Yeah, we're opening this. We got the fight saber. Okay, that's pretty nice, I'll admit. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed dragon flawless here, but if we want it to be, it's as close as it's ever gonna be. It's ever gonna get. We could have bought Full Metal Jacket, but why? Don't really want it. It's also a really big floor, which I love because it means LJ can be pulled to like the other side of the world here. In fact, I'm curious to see where this goes. Does this go further away? No, it's actually pretty close. But still. What's the best boss killer we have? Probably the sling. Sling and the fight saber, you know? You can use the fight saber when the LJ appears. When the L of J appears. Right, reload stone also does give you a reload increase. I forgot about that. All right, you guys have to go. Let's use a shotgun. Ah, there's no spread. You know what? You don't need to just use a shotgun. Why bounce the shots off the wall? Higher damage. You know what? Oh, the reload speed gets decreased. I thought I had plenty of time there for that to work. I did not. But yeah, you bounce the slingshots off the wall. Use the blank at the same time, because they do double damage when they bounce. I think for each bounce. It's a little confusing though. I kind of wish that I wasn't having to do this to get the bounces. It's taking a little bit too much brain power, I think. Also, LJ, I can't really see myself. If you could just like go away, please, that'd be great. Okay, last one. Nope, one more. I can't see myself, LJ. I can't see where I'm dodging. Right. Okay, so we have a faster reload, which means that the fight saber does not give us the same period of invincibility that it otherwise would. But still, that worked pretty well, I think. Okay, RPG, hexagon, we missed somehow, even though I'm aiming at the boss. We're actually doing a pretty good amount of damage here. Oh, we almost got the kill in one phase too. That's pretty sweet. I think you hit my chicken? We were like one shot away. And I took a couple of hits on the dragon, but that's okay. With remote bullets, the slower, or I should say the faster reload on the fight saber, I forgot about that. Having LJ after us, honestly taking a little bit of damage there is acceptable. That's just one reason why I don't necessarily love the remote bullets. It just adds a little bit more complexity than your brain is used to, and you have to always adjust to it. All right. I'll summon LJ, I don't care. Honestly, this run is like extremely good. Getting silver bullets on any run where you are cursed is just absolutely outstanding. I don't know exactly how much of a damage increase it is, but it's gotta be up there. It's gotta be like 200% or more. Dude, can you just like go away? I hate the bullet bubbles. Thank God he didn't shoot. But just look at that. Everything dies in one shot. Already done. This is not the right direction. Fight saber right now reminds me a little bit of the Excalibur. In that the Excalibur, you have to reload it very quickly and be ready for those quick reloads. Thanks, Bloody 9mm, you're the best. I mean, I guess we should do this, shouldn't we? Things are taking damage to electricity somehow. I guess the enemies are fast enough that they're taking damage from it. Oh, you know what? This is absolutely what we should do, because the chickens are gonna destroy everything. So, come here, chickens. Come on. We'll fire a few shots in, but it's all the chickens. Should probably be using more Mega Dowser, but when I can kill anything in one shot, if I get the charge, it's hard to say, hey, use the Mega Dowser, kill things slowly, you know? Don't worry about him, kill the big guy. I don't really want to get rid of Bloody 9mm, but I kind of want to get rid of Bloody 9mm. It is a pretty annoying item to have at times. Just stops you from being able to aim where you want to aim, stops you shooting the bullets you want to shoot. And here, it's causing me to not kill enemies sometimes. It's like, hey, I can do enough damage to an enemy to kill him in one shot. Nope. Because Bloody 9mm says no. Alright. Expand. Expand! Where's the other one? Wasn't there another big blob? There you are. How'd you get up there? Oh, another chest! The last blue chest was really good, and honestly... I thought it was a little bit wavy there for a second, it was just me. Honestly, Shades' revolver is fine, but it's a weapon that we are never gonna use. It's a good weapon. Unfortunately, it's just a weapon that is too little too late. Not that it's not good, we just don't need it. Let's take some ammo in the Glacier. There we go. Max capacity, maybe a little sling ammo. Need to also remember that we can use Reload Stone extremely frequently. In fact, I've only used it like 3 times since I picked it up. We could probably use it every other room. We really should. Yeah, I should have probably used it a little bit more on the dragon fight even. Could have probably saved me a little bit of damage. Saved me from a little bit of damage. This is not the way we want to go. I mean, this could be the way that we want to go, but I'm making a mistake here. Middle path first. I can aim my shot as well as I thought I would be able to. Get out of here. I guessed correctly. That's basically what it is here. Can you guess correctly which one you have to kill? We were going the right direction. Darn it. We are speed running bullet hell though. Like this is going very fast. I'm curious, do we do more damage to non-jammed enemies? No. Or at least they both died in 2 shots as opposed to, you know, the jammed one dying in 2 shots and the non-jammed one dying in 3 shots, but it's still very good. You know what? I forgot that we would kill him in 1 shot. There's no reason whatsoever to pop that. But again, like we get it back so fast. And we're fighting jammed enemies. It makes a lot of sense, you know what? little bit of a trick play out of Fight Saber here. Pop him into the pit with the forced reload from the Fight Saber. Excuse me. Okay. Back to the heroine. That lovely, lovely heroine. I can't see your whiz-bang bullet, unfortunately. As much as I would love to do something about it. Honestly, this is going fine. This room in particular. This room can be a little bit difficult, but it's going fine. A lot of frickin' spent. I'm surprised there's no third wave, but I guess that third wave only sometimes happens anyways. Okay. I don't think we've taken damage yet on Bullet Hell, which is nice. Makes me wish that we hadn't taken damage earlier on the run, but sometimes you just can't avoid it. We would probably be taking more damage had we not picked up the heroine, I will admit. The heroine is just such a good gun. At room clearing, at boss killing, at basically everything that whenever you get it, you're just like, oh, okay, well, we got the heroine. Mega Hand 2, Pox Cannon 3, Flame Hand 4. Can't frickin' shoot straight. Good stuff. And in this room, I like staying to the right side. Ooh, careful. Sometimes I'm trying to rely on the, oh, that's poison. We sold our poison immunity. Sometimes I am trying to rely on the, I guess we're in the middle now. You know what? It's not a no-hit run, but maybe we can make it a no-hit bullet hell. Sometimes I'm trying to rely on the, something. Hold on. God, get the hell out of here. You know, I don't know what I'm relying on. Oh, right, heroin killing something in one shot, and then we keep getting the, bloody 9mm. Annoying. You know what? Let's do this, LJ. It's kind of like an Excalibur now with that quick reload. I kind of like it. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't be able to really recover a lot of ammo by reloading the Fight Saber while using the reload stone, but it worked fine. Oh, dude, if we had the... Get out of here, chicken. If we had the Ice Cube at the same time as having the reload stone plus over 10 coolness, plus silver bullets against jammed enemies, oh, it'd be so good. I don't know, this is going absolutely fine. Fight Saber might be a little bit OP, but it is still wonderful to have. Nice job. Still have over 300 rounds in the fight saber. You know what? I screwed it up a little bit. I went hard on the fight saber reload, again kind of forgetting that it does take a second, and only a second, to do the reload. That was a bad time to do that at, I think. This is nice though. Now, he will suddenly expand his ring of bullets when he ends that attack phase. We have to be a little bit careful about that, but we actually killed him ahead of time. I did not expect it to go that quickly. For being a 1 hour and 40-minute run, it was a strong run. Good Lord, that took forever. I'm freaking behind schedule now. I wanted to get some more recording done today. I'm gonna do 2 of these and then be out of time. My God. But that was a fun run. Bloody 9mm, you're annoying. You are very annoying when I'm trying to use like the RPG or the heroin or even the glacier. I guess we stopped using the shotgun shortly after we picked up Bloody 9mm. Because it does work well with shotgun-type weapons. You know, you have your Zilla shotgun, your regular shotgun, your sawed-off, your starting weapon, the Winchester, anything that fires a lot of bullets quickly, fight saber, mail gun. Maybe not with the package of the mail gun, but otherwise it works fine. Maybe the beholster as well, because I think the reload doesn't trigger Bloody 9mm, or at least I hope it doesn't. But hexagon, RPG, heroin, glacier, sling. Not good combinations to have with the Bloody 9mm. And remote bullets, just kind of annoying. Hard to hit and kill enemies that are not in your line of sight. There were a couple of rooms on the Forge and on Bullet Hell where that was a small problem, although it wasn't that big of a problem. We had plenty of good weapons that it was easy enough to solve that problem. So that's a fantastic run. I'm happy with it. You know, if we hadn't gotten hit on the 3rd floor, I think it was the 3rd floor, I probably would have tried to go for a no-hit run, but I'm kind of glad we didn't, because we had some LJ action there and it didn't end up being too bad for us. Although, again, like the freaking heroin plus silver bullets, it's too good of a combination. You kill enemies in one shot, even if they're jammed. Like basically, enemies that are jammed have the standard amount of HP. That's what I think about when I get silver bullets. It's like, oh, okay, well we have jammed enemies, but they have the same amount of HP. We're gonna get extra money by killing them. It's gonna feel better because we're gonna feel super strong. But it's too easy, man. Such a good item. Such a good gun to go along with it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.